Alright guys, welcome back again! So if you haven't seen my review of The Cruel Prince, I'll leave a link down below. Check that out before you watch this, or after, who cares? Check it out if you feel like it. As you can tell from the title, this is my predictions of what's gonna happen in the Wicked King book. So if you are interested, stay tuned. Thank you. So in The Cruel Prince, Jude and Cardan's relationship really started to kind of shift towards the end of the book. So I think in The Wicked King, that relationship is going to be a great kind of struggle for both of them, because Cardan really likes Jude even though she's mortal, and Jude has some kind of attraction to Cardan, even though he's been like total garbage towards her. So they're really, I think, gonna like fight with their emotions, try not to act on them. But I think that kind of sexual tension is gonna be insane in The Wicked King. I think they're gonna have like raunchier moments. I mean, especially with the kiss that they had in The Cruel Prince, where they were like, oh my gosh, they really liked it and they wanted to continue, but they were like, wait a second, I'm supposed to hate you, so let me stop this. So I think that's going to happen in The Wicked King. And I think they're going to struggle, or at least Cardan is going to struggle with the fact that Jude lied to him, and now he's stuck being the High King of the Fae. But at the same time, it's really Jude who's probably going to be making these decisions, because I don't think Cardan is really going to care too much. He's never really wanted the crown even before this moment, so I think, he's gonna be like, whatever, whereas Jude is gonna have to make those tough decisions. So I think that's going to happen. And I think Jude is also going to struggle with not only her attraction towards Cardan, but also to keep him safe, because there are a lot of like chess pieces on this table right now, considering the fact, or the way in which Cardan became the High King. And Belkin is still alive. He's not dead, or he doesn't at least die in The Cruel Prince. So he's going to be around in The Wicked King. So that's going to be a whole nother animal that they have to deal with. And Jude is going to have to protect him somehow. She will have her Court of Shadows there. I believe they would still stick around in The Wicked King for the most part, but it will be a struggle, I think, because I would imagine Belkin would have his minions too, trying to like sneak in and like kill them all. And I almost think, or maybe Jude is going to protect Cardan in a way that gets her injured, and I think this is going to put some kind of, I think it's going to help their relationship change into a different kind of way, because I think they're going to start out being like, I hate you, but I secretly love you, and then if she gets injured, he'll stop being a kind of a jerk and try to protect her as well, I would imagine, because I would think it's mostly her protecting him for the most part in the story, but if something were to happen to her, he might be like, oh, I really love Jude, I should try and protect her too. So I hope that happens as well. But I think it'll also help, like, if Cardan is a pain in the butt, because he has that oath with Jude, she can kind of control him and like get him to cut that crap out. So I think that'll be another key, or another thing that will happen, or we'll see more of in The Wicked King, is basically how much this oath, or the power, their magical oath allows Jude to control Cardan. So I'm looking forward to that. I definitely think someone's going to try and attack Oak, whether it's Madoc or Belkin or somebody else. So even though Oak is in the mortal land, I definitely think someone's going to go after him, and I feel like he will end up back in the land of Fae much sooner than he should. I think also a prediction that I have, I think Locke is still going to try and be like a man-ho in The Wicked King. I think he's going to be playing Taryn, and he's going to try and smooth his way back into Jude's life. But I also do feel like Jude is going to be like, no way, sir. But I also feel like Locke is going to play a very important role. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I do feel like at some point Jude is going to have to ask Locke for some type of help, even though he's been a total, I don't know the right word to say other than like jerk, but I feel like she's gonna have to ask him for help, something, whether it's regarding Oak, or maybe even to help protect Cardan in some way. I'm not sure. I do think the Court of Shadows will play a very big role in this story, and to help find out more secrets about what's going on, and to keep their plans going and surviving. And actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if at some point Locke and Taryn might try to capture Oak for some reason. I mean, isn't Oak is the child of like Locke's mother. So like they're related in some kind of way too. So I wonder if they would like try and capture Oak in order to crown Locke as another High King or whatnot. I wonder if that's possible. I don't know. But it seems like that would be something Taryn would do too, because I feel like Taryn is very jealous of Jude for being near Cardan, who is now the High King. I feel like Taryn is that kind of person that wants a bigger status or a rise in status. So, I didn't even think about that until now. But yeah, I think that could happen too. I think Maddox will still train Jude, even though she kind of like bested him in the Cruel Prince or like tricked him. I think he kind of admires her for that, but I think he'll also hold some kind of grudge and won't be as kind or something. I don't know. He is a general and he likes battle and whatnot, which is the same as Jude. Jude likes that conflict and fighting, and they've always kind of related on that level where they can be pretty brutal towards one another. But yeah, I think he will still train her because he wants to, sorry, I have my notes here, because he does want to stay close to the crown, and I feel like he still wants to kind of undermine her and somehow take the crown away from Cardan. So I think that could happen, but I feel like Jude is going to end up killing Maddox. I do, because especially as revenge for not only what he's done to the High King's family, but also for the revenge of her parents, who Maddox killed in the beginning of The Cruel Prince. So I think eventually she will kill Maddox, and I don't think it'll be something easy, because I think in some weird way Jude has some kind of love for Maddox, just the same as he probably does for Jude as well. But I do think she will end up killing him. And I think it'll also be in a way to protect Oak as well. One thing that I'm hoping for in the next book is that the protection against the glamour doesn't fade. It did last, as far as I know, in The Cruel Prince, even after Prince Dane died, and it protected Jude at one point, but I have to wonder if it's going to continue to protect her or if it's going to wear off and then be a really big problem in the story. So we'll see, I guess, what happens with that. And the last thing I have on my list is like, I feel like Jude might become a fae in this book somehow. I don't know how it would happen. I don't know if it would happen in the same way as other fae books I've read before, but I feel like either in this story or the next story that she will somehow become one of the fae, even though it's not anything she's ever wanted to do. It's actually something Taryn wants to do. Like, she wants to somehow become a fae to be with Locke forever, but I feel like it'll happen to Jude and it won't happen to Taryn. Or maybe it'll happen to both and then that's a whole nother thing. But I feel like there's going to be something that Jude gets that Taryn just hates and wants for herself, or it's something that Taryn has wanted but June will get, whatever it is, and it will really turn their relationship bad and they will become some kind of enemy. I don't know what could possibly happen, but these were just like some things I had in my head and I'm very excited to see. How many weeks do I have to go? 1, 2, 3 weeks and 3 days. 3 weeks and 3 days until, at least from today, from me filming this video. I don't know when it's going to be put up, but yeah. January 8th cannot come soon enough. I am so excited for The Wicked King. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what do you guys think is going to happen in The Wicked King? I know there are some, I guess, advanced reading copies that have gone out, so I know like some people know it. So if you're watching this video and you've read The Wicked King, please don't spoil us, or at least put some kind of warning down below so that we don't spoil ourselves, because I hate spoilers. I don't want to know until I read it. I want to kind of go in with blind eyes or something. I don't know how to express it, but yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts or predictions on what's going to happen in the next book, and if you agree with mine, if you disagree with mine, or whatever else, let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.